Welcome back to my channel. Like, share, subscribe. You feeling my vibe as usual. Parental discussion is advised. Okay. I just took my baby to the bus stop. We were successful. It's a little chilly. I heard it's supposed to get up to 50 later. We'll see. But hands down, this song came to me. And this is how it used to be, y'all. So I guess that's where people, thought that it was cool to play on me. And no copyrights to anybody music or quotes that I throw out, right? So that's why I'm laughing. Taxi. Take me to the other side of town. That was going through my head. As fast as you can. And then that part he was like, put the pedal to the metal. Something is too slow. Yo, you know what? That's how it was. But guess what? That didn't come in my mentions this morning for nothing. Here go the tea. This shit, like I said, they've been doing this shit for so long. You know motherfucking well it's a code. That's a code, bro. I wanted to get to something else, but as I was getting myself together, like I said, I'm up before the sun come up. The sun get me up before he get up, so that I get my downloads, I guess. But hands down, these clowns been on the town for decades. Damn. Wow. Take me to my baby's place. Yeah. Look at that cleanse. Lifestyle choices, detox, and nourishment. So you got to get out of that. And then on top of that, with that song just coming into the mentions, and we stepping out, like I said, 6 o'clock in the morning, demons are henchmen. You seen the young lady, she like a prostitute. She like about between the ages of 18 to 25. I'm not gonna give her fully 25, but if she's 25, wow, she's but it's that shit sad. I seen these people switch sides, like change. And it's sad, but what she did, she had on some shorts. It's fucking 29 degrees. She had on some shorts and shit. And she's walking past us. I know she don't live down here, but hey, like I said, no holds barred. Walk past. I'm taking my baby to the bus stop. Now we standing at the corner on the bus stop. She's not going anywhere. She walks to the building, does something with her phone, and circles back around us. I'm looking like, that's not a spell. That shit's stupid. I don't know what type of shit these people think they doing, but it don't work. Like, that make a bitch want to go harder to get up out the hood. That will make a motherfucker not want to use any drugs after you see some shit like that. That's a total reversal on this end. So, I got my kid out there. She's like, yo, you could put me in, she was like, what they do when they lock you in? House arrest. She's like, you could keep me on house arrest. That's what she told me this, but I was just like, it's like what they do on house arrest. I was like, basically you just stay in. The most you get to do is go and take care of your appointment. She was like, well, I will be on house arrest. You wouldn't ever have to worry about me coming out here like that. And she's on her way to school. And she does not, have the best behavior when she's at school. But at least the fuck she at school. And then when they come home, they're home. It's safe. They have food. I'm doing right by them. I'm putting my feet up on this here for leverage. Like, yo, I don't even see what the fuck be going on with people like that. Like, I could imagine. I remember being raised, taxi, take me to the other side of town, take you, go back. I can remember being my own parent. You know, I can remember, you know, being exposed to drugs, basically. Shit, the crack that I sold, or the cocaine I sold when I was little, I don't do it now, but I could have used that shit. The coke that I seen them sniffing back then, I could have used that shit. My liquor could have turned to lean and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't choose to do that. And I was young. I was exposed to alcohol really young. That's why they tried to say, oh, you an addict. That shit wasn't working over here. Look, sacred space. Cultivate your space. Inner beauty and self-care. Yeah, I wasn't even going down. Fuck what the community was doing around there. And it's like that now, here. Healing, division, teamwork, and freedom. Yeah, you got to free your mind and the rest will follow. Ain't that, what was that, in Vogue? I was listening, you know, I didn't know exactly what I was listening to, but I knew what I was listening to. And now that I'm of age to understand everything in its entirety, it makes sense. Yo, that shit sad as a bitch, though. Oh, yeah, you know what else came? Remember how I was telling y'all, look, that's the void. See, that's a void. It's ego shattering. Free your mind, and the rest will follow. Soul fragments, emptying the can, emptying out the garbage. You're like, damn, I seen a lot of shit. Show yourself. I could work for Pathways to Peace, y'all. No, seriously, like somebody told me back a ways, some years back, that I should go work in the prisons and basically be a mentor, you know, deliver my spills, you know, on how to rebuild. So here we go. Shit. I found my thrill on Capitol Hill. But no matter where I go, this is just how I am. So before I get up into the scams, because we got to get there too, goddamn. It take a lot of deep healing to understand. You got to really go in. Fuck what you thought, what you see. That's what it is. Yeah, we're going to shatter some egos this morning. Miss Shaw, Miss Sal. And me play too. Good for the health. More fun and jokes too. Because you got to know your self-worth. And make yourself vulnerable. To a certain degree. Don't let nobody fuck over you though. I'm just saying. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Anyways. When you make the proper lifestyle choices, when you choose to, you know, when I see this detox, when you choose to leave that shit behind, leave the nonsense behind, at least work towards, believe it can't get left. That's you know, that's helps you heal. You know what I'm saying? I was healing that all that time. Like I said, I met a lot of people. Like I know that I'm raw with it. When I was talking about grandmas and, you know, mamas and daddies and kids and just families, period. That shit real, serious. Ain't no need to be curious about the fuck shit. I'ma tell you what was on the mind. Yeah, to try to ruin somebody in disguise. Like I said, we breaking down cults. See, they was dealing with, being a child. Like I said, coming from, look at this here. Coming from, days of old, I always seen that shit. It was real near. And they was real nasty. And I was like, ew. If I was older, whew, shit. Yo, I just got the Dragon Ball Z. I'll punch and kill. Wasn't he knocking heads off? Anyways, I know they were praying and hoping. They were doing everything for me to get lost. No, my grandma and them was like, oh, hell no. Y'all might be like that. We let y'all get a lot of them. But not that you can get back, Jack. Not that one. Not that one, Captain. Yo. So, I'm so thankful because that's how I was feeling. Like, yo, this don't feel right. Even as a kid, they say I stole some shit, right? I felt real bad about the shit. Like, I knew I was caught. That penny candy, let's take it, dear. That penny candy, ooh. Then I got skint, eating ice cream, straight out the bed. Like, oh, yeah, that's stealing. I got scolded for the right shit. And as an adult, I understand, I respect it. I wasn't about to try to fight. I knew I was wrong back then. And it's like, okay, now, as an adult, friends, you really gotta pick and choose how you want to win. Don't think that you're gonna get away with that nonsense. So, let's go in. Remember I was telling y'all about people trying to be pretend? I remember an episode over here when, and I told you people sacrifice their kids. They, a little before, I think it was a little before, or when our we house had just opened to some shit. I'm gonna go all over the place now. I got stories galore. People sacrifice their kids. Anyways, their kids, somebody, they sent all these kids. They say allegedly they was having a little group fight. You know how teenagers and shit be when they get into it. Anyways, they ran their car into her porch next door. The kids, they were fighting and they mysteriously hit her porch. It's not even a driveway or anything, but I guess allegedly the young lady was trying to hit her boyfriend or whatever the fuck. None of that shit transpired, but they damaged her porch. The mother, I guess, came along and tried to pay her like a couple $100 for basically $5,000 to $10,000 porch. What sense does that make? Maybe homeowners insurance, and it covered that. But that was shit that was coming up too. Like I said, we on track. We got the tomato paste ink. We got the tomato paste ink, right? That's a fact. I am donating to Doctors Without Borders. That's a fact. I was getting, I know insurance quotes from cars that I'd never seen before in my life. This shit I had was so out of date. Like, I had two. Technically, I was supposed to die twice with those devices. Like I said, taxi, take me to the other side of town. When I used to get to my friend's house, it was like people was sitting outside, like on the sides, the little street, and I'm like, supposed to be. I ain't know everybody. It was a joke on me. And I seen some things, some extra things, like, you know, how people changed and they changed. And I was like, still wasn't in on a scam though. I just happened to see that close to where I am. And, you know, my gut feeling told me about that. And that's how I probably got introduced to that job. So that's a distraction. Like, okay, because once I had ended up getting placed on call through the retail store, I was at home. But within like a few months, I started working for the company through the dunce, right? I was there for months, but I used to feel a little weird because because I just had a feeling that the home wasn't secure. You know, I just had my kids here, and they don't play. They don't go well, they technically wasn't going anywhere. They used to really be in the house. Everything was here. They would possibly go like to the wreck and stuff when I would be here. And I used to take them. Oh, that was not supposed to be upside down. The decisions they made to cause conflict, crazy. Yep. I used to be at work though, because like I said, I still had to make money. I still have rent and shit to pay. It was nice too. I like work. Like I said, I don't mind. But don't waste my motherfucking time. I went from getting money to damn near pennies, a couple of dimes. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm talking about these clucks. And then the person that I work with don't even work no more. Stupid fuck. We was on though. Even like I said, our supervisor, she tried her luck, and it, not the black chick. She was just there and replaced. Like they used to have this space. Like say, like you know, you can work everywhere. In the kitchen, she would not. That chick would not let me come in that kitchen. They used to be having secret conversations, I guess. One day, a new lady went. They call her in there. She worked in there, and she came back crying. Then she never came back. Because, you know, I'm cool as fuck, so I'm working my ass off. But I'm going to play this end of the line because I'm more comfortable and I can watch my own back. Like, nobody's walking behind me and shit like that. I had an incident like that. I had to check it. Yeah, so she came back crying and shit. And I didn't know why, so I'm trying to console her. I'm like, hey, what's wrong? And she would not tell me. But something was telling me it was something in regards to the king. Because, like, how she come here and I've been here for months and we just gonna overlook me. The fastest member on the team. At least one of them. The fastest member. The most organized member on the fucking team. No cap. I even had our boss lady beat. And that's I wasn't in competition. I just learned to work and shit. If you in competition, who we gonna defeat? Because that's not what because I was told that we supposed to work with speed. And once I get into a routine, there's no stopping me. Yo, that shit crazy. I know I got a couple of, yep, see? Good by my motherfucker self. Look at how I stacked up these chips at. And playing with me was bad for their health. Like I said, once I got in, these people was going against the grain. That's the job I used to roller skate from. Where no matter where she would put me, I murdered it. Like, she started sending me to this freezer that was beyond cold. I remember when the young lady used to check my pulse because, COVID was out too. So we used to wear masks. She was like, I think she's dead. She's dead. Because I didn't have a temperature, like, when I was stepping there. Because we used to have to, they used to log the temperatures, when we come into work. We were working around food. We were food packaging food. It was fun, though. Like I said, I cannot lie. I used to have fun. And I used that, that's where he told me, he was like, oh, you're embarrassing us. If you should ask one of us to help you or to lift that up. And I'm like, whatever, y'all see me. And after about 3-4 months of doing this shit, what the fuck do I need you to do this? What I need you for? You can stay your bitch ass over there. You know how that just put me in the mindset, people want to feel needed by you. When they see that you don't need they fuck ass. It's like, you ain't been helping me all this time, and then when you're supposed to help me, you don't. You guys, look at it, my nose rings, y'all. I know it's like a giant fucking weed bag or something missing the eye. That's what it put me in the mindset of. It's like, don't try to help me at the last minute. What did you tell these people? So I put all that bullshit to an end, bitch. Yeah. Yeah, look. Everybody was trying to play with me. Yeah, look at how it worked. They was trying to act like they're nonchalant about my motherfucking work. Yo, boss came back in with he changed his motherfucking shirt. Where everybody started stepping their game up, wanting to put in work because they was trying to top me. I'm like, okay. I could be upset, but I'm going to hold this. I don't like not having to work, but shit, that mean I'm the boss of you jerks, because now you're doing everything that I showed you. And that's less pressure on my shoulders. You're not, I don't understand these dozers. But hands down, it is what it is. It gave me closure. Like I said, they thought they was recruiting people too. Game over. And then, like I said, when I came back home, it was just too motherfucking loose. And then before we got the new crew, because this is a building, before we got, everybody did the same exact thing. I was just watching like, yo, everybody? For real, it was, and we all lived over here for a while. So certain people changed, certain houses changed out, but a lot of them didn't. So you got these fucking eyes just, like I said, everybody got their prize at the same time. I mean, I had never seen. It seemed like everybody had them a brand new vehicle. No cap. But like I said, I don't have a license, so I wasn't really pressed. I knew I couldn't get one because of them losing the other ticket or whatever the case may be. I knew that. So I wasn't pressed. But isn't that impressive? Isn't that ironic? Ain't no tax time. Like I said, I knew about cause I used to had to stay home when I didn't work. And I knew who was working and I knew what was going on. Like, how the fuck did they get this? You know, strange people, you know, like say, all right, we got the hustlers. I understand that. You can get stuff, but not everybody. Not everybody was hustling. Until I hustling nothing. Say you did get Social Security or something, that's not enough for you to get no damn car. I'm serious, ain't nobody, no, listen. Even with it, and then the conditions of these places that we live, it's not saying that you would want to have, you know, something, but the condition of these places that we live in, and the shit that people was stunting with, it's like, this shit not adding up. What the fuck? It is what it is, though. They tried their luck. Now tell me, I ain't call nobody bluff. Then, like I said, I be going out places, everybody, everywhere. But it's like, I don't know if they want me to say something, but I'm far from schizophrenic. I'm not paranoid. I'm not a manic depressive. I'm glad I learned all that shit. Because I can, like, kind of identify the people, and then I can identify the fakes and stuff. It's like, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to just let that shit play out. I'm going to make sure I keep my distance, though. Because all that extra shit got to go. Like, I'm not about to let nobody hurt me because they is saying they don't have grips on themselves. Okay. I'm laughing, but okay. You don't have grips. So, and I'm supposed to hold mine. Think about that shit, y'all. Even when you dealing with kids, let's get it. Say we dealing with kids. And they got issues. Like I said, I could work for some places. You dealing with kids and they don't have grips. Isn't there some type of yoke or some shit you could put them in? Isn't there a self-defense mechanism? I seen people, you know, I just read about it, but I seen people, you know, working for facilities with troubled people, and like the kid hit them a certain way and they died. Hold on. There's got to be other measures to put in place for this type of thing. Nobody going to work to get killed. And this motherfucker need the help. And then when I was in college, they had this, I forgot what class was that. Was it English? I think it was English, where we had, you know, a topic regarding should children be tried as adults for their crimes. And it was basically, I think my opinion was based on the crime. You know, the intensity of it. Because if you make an executive decision to hurt anything, it's like, you can't be trusted on the street. Ain't no such thing as they grew up. Hold on. They grew up. But hold on, they came in the door like that. No cap. If they came in the door on the attack, what the fuck do you think happened when they became one of us, Jack? What you think, bro? That's another Marilyn Manson. That's a way to just say, it's okay. We forgive him on that. Yeah, what? You can forgive him, but shit. That's not something I would want to live around. Seriously, let's wake up, people. It's a fucking clown. Like, no. Just like with the pedophiles. How they get less time than the drug dealers. Like, I understand that drug dealers do be out here, y'all some motherfucking heathens. Be out here killing and thieving and all that shit. Come on, y'all. That ain't no valid reason. You're already selling drugs to the people who need it. That's what they asked for. So it's like, when you put that extra shit on top of it, that's why you can't beat it. But hands down, the pedophiles, how do they get less time? Like, you knew this motherfucker was a rapist 50 years ago. Say some of them got they 50. And then you let them out. Then like a couple months later, they did it again. Isn't that a disease? Fucking play with me. And you let them out to infect others more? More people? Jesus Christ. Not about to equal. Yeah, let's see through. Let's get this shit together, people. I know I got a lot of topics. It's all right. Decipher them. Pick one. That's that wisdom. Yeah, they picked one of my shillings, didn't they? Didn't know we was coming back in with the verbal killers. That's like, oh, Kitty, get the pochilla. You know what I don't like too? I just call her up. When people try to do that shit, I be feeling like they watching too. Like, I know that they be watching, like, and then I know about the thieves and how they be taking your information and spreading it out amongst their team. Like I said, I'm not gonna hold nobody. Because, you know, it is some people are real. Shit, I'm real. Ain't no AI and none of that shit. Ain't nobody paying me to do none of this shit. This shit is my own information. But when I put my information on, people could take it and run with it. Like I said, I had some, what they call them, just basically fake accounts under, you know, as subscribers and shit. So, there ain't no telling. But it's certain shit, like, I noticed, because what I could do, you know, like I said, I got a way, too, to finding out. You know, everybody has room for growth, but it's like, that wasn't your style before. And then you be wanting to call them out. I don't know if they want to be on the team. Yeah, okay. I just heard something on that within the whole back, okay? So I'm going to do that. But it's like, you got to make sure that shit is yours. Yeah, that's why I be coming in all kinds of ways. I just want my money, and I'll get up out your face. I don't have to be on YouTube, not there day. But as I mentioned, this is a job too. And people try to put that shit at stake. Like, I don't owe you anything. Y'all shouldn't have stole. Y'all came the wrong motherfucking way. And I just needed my agents to see this. Look at the big badge. Yeah, a lot of people ain't grieving. I just needed my agents to see this because I couldn't get through. Ooh, I couldn't get through the precinct. They was blocking everything. Like I said, they even redirected my fucking cards when I brought them. And then we swiftly caught them. Look at. That's the motherfucking justice. Yes, y'all going to jail. Caught them. Told y'all. Lost them. Yeah, this shit go way back. Who the boss of them? You gotta dig in when people trying to floss. Simps. Word. Then they try to get mad because you the truth. It's like, y'all should have did that shit. Y'all the one who wanted to make it do what it do, baby. Now everybody going crazy. They spell work. They really lazy. Like I said, I'm up at 4 in the morning. I was to work on time, too. That's the blessings the Lord gave me. Then my grandpa used to be up like that, too. I remember he made me breakfast. The Capricorn one come out. Yeah, and then this Capricorn representative, too, saved me. That saving something, too. Look at that. Yeah, so he used to make me breakfast in the morning. I was only there for a couple of days, but it was still, that was everything. It smelled so good. He had me baking, I think grits, eggs, toast, coffee, and orange juice. If I wanted milk, butter was in this little tray. Everything was right there. It smelled so good. I think pancakes. Yes, all of that shit. Oh, Grandpa. Ooh. So that's how I ended up picking up too, how to get up early. And then what made me teary-eyed about it is that we when I got up to this, he was gone. He would always go out, I guess. So that was his thing. I know that he used to fish. He used to be a fisher back in the day. So I know he didn't go to fish, but he had stepped out, and I was wondering where he was. You know, and I was kind of scared to touch the food because we were taught not to do that, but I knew he made it for me. I knew that, so, you know, I got up and washed my hands and shit and went and made the food, and it was just like, that's for me. Yeah, he showed me how to set the table, though. My mother never, well, she used to set the table. She used to make our plates and put it, but the way he set the table, like a gala. Remember, he worked for a country club and stuff, so I don't know how I ended up here, but yo, just the bringing in how I learned another way, a different, a more stern structure, because I had the knowledge already. I was already accumulating knowledge. But when it came to, executing it, Grandpa helped me out. Especially, remember I told you he used to call me in the morning. Yeah, up. So it did something to me. And he left with no warning. Yeah. Y'all thought y'all beat me. And they tried to call me boring. And I used to wake up like that too. Like I said, I used to wake up and make my kids, when I got my place, when I got everything back in order, I had to wake up and make my motherfucking kids they breakfast. I was able to pick up just like that, and it was nice too. Them kids had steak for breakfast, bro. 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30, I'm up. I got steak and eggs and grits and toast. You know what I'm saying? They had any kind of juice. Because, when you got more than one kid, they really doing the most. But we had that coffee, that chocolate, that juice, that water, that milk, that Kool-Aid. And I didn't know anything about burning sage. I just stayed prayed up, though. Yo, I remember those days. And they tried to take it away. Like I told you, people are jealous as fuck on how I make my plate. In every building I moved in, chaos made its way. I'm talking with the neighbors, devils, worshipers, church folks. All in my motherfucking face. I ain't think nothing of it till just now. Y'all know what happened with the Belchers come down. I heard God whoop your ass with many stripes. Anyways, people. Whatever you do, don't let nobody dim your light. Even though they might try. After you watch this, you're going to catch on. You're going to be like, oh, I am the spy. You could pray that I'm in your system. You can pray me into your system because God sent me here. People thought they don't believe in Jesus. Didn't no cap, don't it look like him? Believe it. I don't care. They showed that he can be black and white, y'all. I like Jesus' ways. That's funny. And he got all the tools. Who here to play? Yeah. It's always better days. Based on how you use your sword of clarity. Oh my God. I got so much to share. It is relevant. These people. There's so much maliceness. They scared to show their face. Like I said, they hauled ass. Because they've been exposed. Like I said, they knew about all the trash. Some of them is family. They thought I was gonna sleep on their ass. Nah, y'all was playing with shit from the past. As I mentioned, yo, that's crazy. I could imagine some people, you know, like I said, I grew up with a lot of people. Some people I don't know, and they know of me, and it's crazy that they join those teams. And then we end up real close in proximity. Like I said, we used to roller skate. We used to go to this library. I remember the block party, all that shit. All those people, all that whole time. Then I used to feel weird around all of them. It's different when you round one. But when you round all of them, it's like say going to the recreation centers. You know, going to the playground and going to school. Yo, I used to hate going for breakfast because I didn't like being around them. They act like it was bad that I wanted breakfast, but you got all 100 of these motherfuckers in there eating breakfast. This is, yo, like I said, that shit go way back. Who the fuck sent these bastards? Now all of them is like fiends and they sick and shit. You might got a couple of them that may turned out to be fair in life. But how are they behind closed doors? That's all I'm playing. Because a nice majority, the 90-10 rule, ain't no more. I mean, everything fucked up. That generation is cursed beyond. It's like the eyes can't even ignore. Hell yeah. Cut that bullshit out, bro. Damn. I'll be back to rub my mouth some more. Thank y'all. I need some more Tito though.